Hello, Americans, and other friends and subscribers around the world. A little morning coffee chat. Too dark to go out there. Well, I guess I could go to the knife shop, work on some knives. We hadn't done a morning coffee for a little bit, so Mr. Jack, for a minute, would you hold there? No, it's good. You don't have to hold that thing. But things are getting back to normal, I think. What is normal?
Getting a routine.
Getting a routine,
back
yeah.
in a routine.
And just a quick update. Still waiting for Tess to get back on our adult child. Things and everything. Everything seems to be good right now. So we're just going with it now. Miss Kitty, you're looking awfully pretty this morning. You look pretty every morning, Miss Kitty. She wakes up just like Cinderella.
Right.
Snow White.
Right.
But what else, man, we got going on? I'm gonna show a few things that we got on this last run when we went up to see Kevin Kinsey. We went up to Moscow, and I said we've got some treasures up there, so I'm going to show a few things. So I guess we'll do kind of a mix of mountain junkers and morning coffee.
Morning coffee.
And the weather. You want to talk about the weather?
I'm really still just liking it. We've got a little bit of a crunch of a snow out there, but
yeah,
maybe 2 inches.
Yeah, we've got probably, 4 inches, and it melted off. It's been warming up, and then the I have bed beard.
You didn't check that before?
No, I didn't. Look, I'm everything.
It's all good.
I'm good. I wake up sometimes with a beard doing this. But, yeah, we got like 4 inches. Then I was looking at the forecast. You always talk about the weather because now when you live with the elements, man, it's a big deal. I've said that 1,000 times too. But, got about 4 inches when we're looking ahead in the, you know, because you can look ahead, 15 days or whatever forecast, man. We're supposed to get rain, snow, rain, snow mix, and all this, but then it's supposed to be close to 40s during the day, which is going to keep it
from accumulating.
Yeah, so that's good. And then this weekend, I don't know if we're going to end up making it up there till after or during or whatever, but if you're around McCall, Idaho, I've went my whole life. It's grew up part of my life in McCall, but the Winter Festival, the
Carnival.
Yeah, the Winter Carnival's going on this weekend with the ice sculptures and all that. And so
if we go up there, we'll take the camera.
Yeah, I took it up. If you look back on the videos, you can see. If I play with that thing, I could go. There'll be a link right here.
Yeah.
So we got all that fancy crap you get when you
need time to.
I mean, that fancy stuff that you get.
Yeah.
That's after we hit. After you get up to 10, when you become a real channel at 10,000, you start getting this fancier stuff too.
So did bells and whistles go off when that happened?
Oh yeah, right here.
Right here.
No big bells and whistles or nothing like that. You do get, when you become a real channel. That always just cracks me up. Yeah. But you do get more,
more tools.
Yeah, it opens up tools, and you get more information. Probably about like that. Because there's some big changes coming in February on YouTube, and that's the advertising. And I think you get more information because I watched a couple of videos of people talking about it, and they didn't. They were. Now, which I was there too. They doesn't have the 10,000 and they got their bit of information, and I didn't write or anything. They could have been reading something different. So anyway, you get I do believe you get more information definitely on things that are going. It's gonna be hard for anybody to. Man, how do we get on this YouTube?
I'm not sure.
But
I just asked if bells and whistles went off.
Oh yeah. But no, it wasn't. But I will touch it now. Now that you brought it up,
I brought this up.
Because they're changing it on the 1,000. Man, I wasn't all prepared to talk about this crap, so I guess I really ain't gonna. But it's gonna be kind of a bummer for people just start a channel, and don't let it discourage you at all. I mean, if you want to do a dang channel, do a dang channel.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not like you're missing out on tons of money in the beginning anyway. You know, it just kind of builds up. But, yeah, they're making it a little tougher for that. But they had a lot of big companies pull out it. You know, pull their advertising. First, it was when Pepsi and all that did that over when it was on the ISIS video, or what are they called?
Yeah, I think it is. I think. Yeah.
But then this last one with the cartoons and all that, man, they had even more pull, which we didn't notice a big change the first time, man. In our our revenue or whatever, we noticed a big hit, but this time we didn't really notice much. You know, I don't know if didn't really see anything that's gonna
really
affect
that we
ours.
see that is really gonna change anything for us. But
who knows, man? It'll change it again, I'm sure. But just man, like I said, if you're doing it or you're building your channel, man, just do it. Just keep making videos, man. Keep on, keep it on. You know, they kick some off. Well, don't really kick them off, but if they don't, do the advertising on it or whatever, because I know hunting and a lot of them videos.
Yeah, anything that's heavily
which, I mean, if you got the advertisers and stuff for, sporting goods stores and stuff like that, I don't know.
Beyond us.
How the heck did you get me on that? I don't want to talk about that crap. But, just morning coffee. This is how we spend our mornings, see? This is what we do, even if the camera ain't on us. But, and then the other, we can do that, the Critter Window, got a channel, you can check it out. And that asked me the pros and cons of selling online and best places to sell. So I'd say for us, man, the pros is we'd be having to do a zillion things different to live, where we live. Because the selling, we still sell a few things local and stuff like that, and they've actually got a deal, I won't talk about it right now until it's going, but a thing in the works, where it'll be more face-to-face selling in the future. But
and last summer we did go back to flea markets.
Yeah, we did. That was the summer before last. It was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Wait, time flies. Okay.
That was
2016.
Yeah, we did go back out through, and we might actually do
one or
a
two.
few. Yeah, because we got some traveling plans ahead in the future, and then I've also talked about the big stuff. It's getting closer to where we'll announce the big changes on the homestead too that we were talking. Springtime changes that'll be coming too, but and talk about it's a weird little thing. Talk about
just the way you cut it.
talk about just can you believe you guys are watching this stuff? Sit down, man. Pull up a chair.
So
grab a cup of coffee.
The pro of selling online is that you can work from home wherever your home may be, whether it's in a high-rise apartment down in the city or
driving down the road in a van.
Driving
man.
Down the road in a van.
It was funny. One of our trips when we ran up north, man, we'd stopped and I think we were going up to see Earl that time. We went into a store, man. We picked up this little tiny Smokey the Bear, little figurine, little tiny thing, and we're cruising and me and Miss Kitty talking. And it's like, hey, put that, because we don't use our phones to list very often. We're actually getting better at it. Yeah, we've been practicing with it. I just don't like,
It's a little bit different when you learn 100% on desktop
computer,
and then you go to that smartphone.
Shorter version.
It's different.
Or whatever.
It's a different
but anyway,
version.
so, man, we're driving down the road, man, and we put that Smokey the Bear, and driving down the road, put the Smokey the Bear on, and within an hour it sold.
Yeah, it was
and
really fun.
that was pretty cool,
like,
man.
okay,
We picked it up at a little thrift store, and Kitty took a picture of it on her knee, and
and that was pretty easy because it was small and light. I didn't have to calculate shipping or.
But that's another pro. Is, I mean, you can do it. Not only if you live out in the boonies or whatever, but you can, as long as you got internet. But you can also, be cruising down the road. So that's definitely a pro of it.
Yeah, and the difference between your customers. You have the entire world.
Yeah, exactly.
That you can sell to, where at a brick and mortar type store or flea markets, that sort of thing. You've just got the people who walk in off the street, basically.
Yeah, man, and that's hauling all that stuff. Because I mean, we used to do 30 by 10, 30-foot long canopies, man. I mean, we hauled that crap all over the country. You know, yes, I mean that's the pros. I'd say some of the cons, which Miss Kitty would say, is just the shipping and packing. But she's she's amazing.
You basically have to be a shipping expert, of course. You know,
to save yourself. Yeah,
as you start to build your online account and start to learn about shipping, there's a lot of tools that every website offers for you. Even the United States Postal Service, their website offers a lot of tools. So it's just a learning process and getting into that.
We should do more on the shipping because, man, she's got it. You know, she's got it pretty much down. Been doing it a long time. And then, I guess that'd be one of the cons. But I mean, I'd definitely rather spend the time shipping than hauling that crap all over the country, setting it up every weekend. What other, any cons and pros on the selling online?
Well, just like with any kind of sales, you're going to have slow periods. And you definitely have slow periods on the internet, but that's not any different.
If you're self-employed, there's ups and downs.
Right.
You know, I mean, when I was building or freaking, towing, I mean, whatever it is, tis the season, it's the... There's always ups and downs in any business. I mean, even if you're working with somebody, man, all of a sudden, they cut back your hours, so it don't... I mean... there's
the economy drops and your job goes away.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, I mean, there's all kinds of ups and downs with that. I don't know, too many cons of...
if you're in sales, you're going to have cons.
Then,
nothing specific to being online.
I guess one of the cons is, as far as selling on eBay and stuff, is when you do have the things and eBay... pulls their crap and rules in the buyer's favor all the time and stuff. That can be a con. I mean, that's cost us hundreds and hundreds of dollars over the years, the more that they've done it. But
one small con, and it's not really a con, it's just a difference that you have to kind of get used to. If you're not used to having a conversation with somebody over the internet, you kind of got to get used to not trying to judge their emotions. I guess because they'll send you a question and it comes across to you as being upset or aggressive, but in reality they're probably not. So I guess that's something you have to kind of learn.
Sometimes,
and you don't want to, and in return when you respond, you have to also.
One time I wanted to fly out to the East Coast.
Over a $10 sign, because he was not a happy dude.
No, and he was. It wasn't a $10 sign. That was a Schwinn sign. It was like $50. Yeah, I wanted to go fly over there and put it where the sun didn't shine. Because I would have kept that sign.
I think I took care of that issue.
Oh, you think? So pros and cons. I mean, really, the pros definitely to us outweigh the cons. On, like I said, we wouldn't. We'd be doing a lot more different things if we didn't sell online. And then best places to sell, obviously, is eBay and Etsy. With our Etsy accounts down, right now was actually going down, or not too many things listed. Still sold things when we were up there this last time. But I love Etsy. Man, some of the people put it down and stuff, and they just don't know what the heck they're doing. Cause it's and everybody, one of them was saying how it was a clicky thing, and I don't do clicks, obviously, man. I don't.
Well, when Etsy started, it started as a handmade item, a place to sell your handmade items, and so I think a lot of people base their opinions off of their startup.
But now you can sell collectibles and all that. And as far as the clicky, it's
Well, you have. I mean, when you sell on eBay, you still get your regular customers that like the kind of stuff that you sell. So that's a click.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and people are talking about it. They're in some of the groups on YouTube that are pretty dang clicky, if you ask me. You know, yeah, and it's all
birds of a feather flock together.
Exactly. And man, I love Etsy, man, and the people that I love Etsy. I love Etsy.
Yep. Their Etsy is it's set up just a little bit different. You can't put things on for auction. It's all just, you set your price and then they buy it.
But that's one of my. That's
probably
that. And I would put that in eBay pretty even.
Yeah, and eBay.
I've obviously made a lot more money.
You probably put eBay a little bit higher only because they have a much larger
and the auction,
base.
man. I mean the auction things, man. It's, it's blown our mind on the prices we've got off of auctions.
Right.
So that would say, and then for your local stuff, it'd be checking out your. I don't do a lot of the Facebook sales, but man, my kids. Knock them dead off them, all them Facebook. I don't do Facebook too much, but then Facebook sites, of course, Craigslist, which I actually heard Craigslist was dying.
But we don't. We used to.
Dude, I used to sell tons and out of the nickel, but I've been in this business for over 30 years, man, and I mean, I've talked about it before, man. Our bill, we used to pay the little nickel paper or whatever it's called in your class. It's a little classified ads thing, and our bills were $200 and $300 a month. I'm putting stuff in the nickel paper, 20, 30 years ago. I mean, like I said, we've been in this, man, I started selling at flea markets at 14, man. But so that's the best place to sell.
Yeah, and there's some new places that, we're in a rural area.
Yeah, we used to do Blue Jay, too, which I don't even know, man, I haven't done.
It's still there, but
is it?
It's not.
Blue Jay, we did pretty good on Blue Jay for a while.
But it's kind of gone away. But there's a lot of new sites that we don't even...
venture out,
like let it go.
Well, and the ones that they're always talking about in the or they used to. I haven't really watched any shows, but they talk about is it Let It Go?
Let go.
Yeah, whatever. But man, I checked and one of them other ones checked it. Man, there's not even in Idaho. There's none of that.
There's like two items.
There was 2 items down there.
Idaho or something. It's like that don't work. That doesn't work for us.
So really, man, just check out your local markets, man. Craigslist. I always preach Craigslist, but I don't know. But then Car just sold that. So Car just sold a thing off of Craigslist yesterday. So. Yeah. And we still, man, that's the first place I go to put stuff on is on Craigslist, for bigger stuff, like I said, because we sell some of the local stuff. And then, up here, we put stuff, we still use bulletin boards, man. That's up here, that's our classified ads. We got 3 bulletin boards in town. You put your stuff on there, man. We've sold tons of stuff on there. All right, so I guess I touched that. So I guess we'll show some of this. This kind of turned into an eBay.
Yeah, kind of. Pretty much.
So we'll show some of this. These Miss Kitty actually found. I walked right by them. Oops, I just pulled on that. But check this out. This is Ben Eagle Scotch Whiskey.
And this is where your thumbs at is. Beswick? Let me look.
You better. I can't see.
Beswick, I believe is how you say that.
Oh, yeah, Beswick. 1969, man. This one's got a little trout on it. Man, look at that. Is that cool?
This one here is a pike.
Yeah, and the pike's...
Here, hold that. My arms aren't long enough.
The pike's actually supposed to be the one that's them are pretty cool. And they don't have alcohol in them, but they actually...
See what I was trying to tell you about that one? The cap, the cork.
Oh,
the cork is there, but the cap is lifted.
It's broke. I see. Anyway, but there's no whiskey left in them, but they still have the complete...
It says 1969, and other listings are showing 1969, but I'm not 100% sure that that's when it was distributed.
Oh, yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's do what's in my lap.
All right. Well, we actually, we kind of showed that on the...
Yeah, just a little bit on that last video.
This was amazing. Amazing. I'm going to fill that with morels 3 times.
3 times in one.
Yeah, one day. It's got the little shoulder straps a little bit breaking here. Yeah. But this thing, I mean, this is the real McCoy, man.
Show the little hand-woven beads.
Yeah, it's got little hand-woven beads right here.
Let me see those. There's one on each strap.
All that, I guess, palm leaf or banana leaf.
There's the bottom.
And look at the bottom end, reinforced. That thing, man, it is way, way cool. Like I said, you can still use the straps, but, they just...
And I'm not sure what kind of reconstruction or conditioning that you can do on those. Yeah, it's just like one there, there's one there. Yeah. And
they got this awesome, man. This it's like bamboo in the center or around the edge here too. And it's pretty dang heavy duty.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a nice
sturdy.
build. That was we were pretty dang stoked about that.
Yeah, that's a real neat one.
And then I'd mention too, and this thing, man, I don't even care if I sell it, but if you look, you know, if you're in McCoy back in the day, man, 30 years ago, when we were doing McCoy was like the, you know, one of the, man, it was hot. It was hot, man. You didn't get your hands on it. But that signature I just showed you, that's the old school one. And then this one's actually got an old boy smoking a pipe on it.
Dutchman.
Yeah, Dutchman smoking a pipe on it. And then on this side, it's got a
this is the side
dragonfly or a
butterfly.
And then it's actually, this crock, it's actually missing the top. And I don't know what it is about it. I just loved it. And not worth a ton of money or nothing.
I thought it'd be great for utensils on your counter.
Right, that's...
or tools on your eBay bench, that type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But, well, I guess, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Not in the kitchen, because of the dragonfly on this side out. Yeah. Anyway, so, I don't even know if we're going to lift that. Might.
Yeah, you can just set it there, so it's safe.
Now that we got this, this puts Miss Kitty to sleep. With this old West clock's wind up.
Alarm clock.
Yeah,
metal.
The nice one works pretty dang good. I love the old clocks. I love the old clocks. And then this one, man, was a score. I was just going to put this one out here. I'd already showed this one before, but this is the... You can see that.
Yeah, you can, I was just going to sit over here.
Hold it. But this one, man, and it was funny because Kevin D had seen it and ended up...
a couple weeks prior.
Yeah, passing up on it. And, man, I've gotten a lot of... we've got one of those hanging out in our bathhouse and stuff like that. That size and big. We've had the bigger, but I'm talking about the theme. Yeah, the tub theme. We've had every tub theme that they have. And, you know, I knew that he did other ones and stuff, but, man, I haven't had my hands on it. Man, we ended up finding this one. I just love it. An old boy. And what's funny is Kitty's Uncle Jim actually plays one of these.
Yeah.
Up in Sumner and around at festivals and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I was pretty dang happy about that one.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy about that one. And then this thing, pulled this out of a old barn up there. Man, solid copper. Man, look at that old thing, man. Then you got to look at the forged handles. And then smacked in there. Man, just a cool old copper. Whatever you call. What would you call that, Miss Kitty? That's
I know the name, but I can't.
Does it go to? It doesn't go to like a broiler or something? Is that what it goes to? You set it in.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
You're funny.
Don't ask me. Don't put me on the spot like that, man.
It's funny. They got this nice little.
It's on the handle.
Oh, it's string or something. But nice little copper coffee grinder.
Yep, I like the handle because it's not just a handle, it's kind of
that's pretty dang
contoured
nice.
like a jewel.
Well, it's funny I had those. Oh, I got these things too. Then I scored these.
Oh, that was just twisted around.
These, I can't really see. I can't see.
Yeah, it's because you're blocking the line.
Yeah, but these, how do you say it? Elites. These are metal. Actually, they're brass, but a little brass painting, and then they've got it's the attachments for microscopes.
Is that what it is? Microscopes?
Yeah, the microscopes. You put it on the microscope.
Okay.
Yeah, you should see the microscopes, man. Yeah. That brand, holy smokes, they're nice, man. There's some nice ones. But those were a score, man. Them was a score, so that's about all I got, I think, to show right now.
Yeah, you didn't bring everything over, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, we ended up coming back with a pretty good van load of goodies, man. It was just an amazing trip, you know, relaxing, and like I said, I don't know what normal is, but I think we're getting back there.
Back to routine, I think.
Yeah, back to routine and more relaxed. I told Kitty yesterday that, man, I was so relaxed around here that I was having anxiety from not having something
to worry about.
Yeah, from not having anxiety to worry about.
Yeah, we're not worried about the weather.
No, our kids are all good, man. Everybody's happy and healthy, and Mom and Grandma are good. Everything's beautiful, man.
Wood Source is doing okay.
So, man, let's keep 2018 like that.
Yeah. I got a really neat... do you want to clip
actually, I'm going to clip this in right now, and then she'll tell you.
The lighting
Howdy.
is really bad.
lighting's bad?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Just thought we'd jump in here. Wanted to put this clip in. We just got a package that we picked up, so we're gonna add this into our next video.
Just clip it in somewhere.
How's that nice?
Yeah, we got some snow overnight. It's really nice. Really nice. But it's all slushy. I think it's gonna melt off.
Yeah,
it looks like a sweater. Shirt.
Oh, you cut that?
No. No, I don't think I did. It's a scarf.
It's a blanket.
It's a blanket. It's handmade.
Did you say who it's from?
No. It's was shipped out of a shipping center.
Out of Arizona.
Out of Arizona. Down there where they're worn.
Yeah, cozy.
Can you pull that out? Something from Mexico.
Mexico.
No bad days with the iguanas.
Ha ha ha, little reggae iguanas.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Sweet.
Why do you call them reggae?
Look at their little reggae hair.
Oh, they got the hat.
Yeah, they're all reggae.
Okay,
man.
and the
Awesome.
dreadlocks. Okay, now I see where you say
so
reggae.
Cool.
Nope, it's a blanket.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice.
Ooh, I wonder if.
Feel that.
I wonder.
What if that's handmade?
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, it does.
I
Oh,
think
it's no, it's not. It's a poncho.
Oh, is it one of your favorites?
It is.
She loves.
I love
these.
ponchos. Let's see. Oh, I got that on the head.
Dave and
I don't know who it's from. See anything else in there? Yeah, funny.
Dave and Tony, man.
Yeah.
Didn't we just talk to them? They were going to Mexico. Is it Dave and Tony?
Oh, right there, right there, right there.
Ha ha!
Hey, we were right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
That's awesome.
Back it up. Back it up.
That is awesome.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah,
try
there
and
was
get this on here.
or your name was small at the top.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, no, it's just it's a wraparound poncho.
Wow.
Yeah, looky there.
This is for
Oh,
me.
yeah, look at that. And then you can wear that and we kind of match blues.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
You guys are loving it down there.
Yeah.
Baja, Mexico. I love the reggae.
Just to let you know, your place got, what, 5 to 6?
Yeah, probably 5 to 6 inches last night.
On...
We don't tell people where things are at. I'm clipping that out. We don't tell people information like that.
But we only got about 3 down here. No tell 'em crick.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Be careful down there. Okay. Now, okay, we're back.
We're back. Thank you, Tony. This is a really nice little... Oh, I already showed it, so...
Yeah.
But I've got it here with me.
She actually put she wore it around last night. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then a nice shirt that you just seen, I guess. They put that clip. We actually opened it. Good wait, man.
Yeah. That was yesterday.
Opened it last night. What's funny is we didn't know it was from you guys.
Yeah.
Until finally found it up in the very top.
Tiny little writing on the label.
Yep. Yeah, and I got to clip it out.
But when we saw the Arizona, we was like, I know Dave and Tony are down there, so it's...
Yeah, we wanted to get down there, man. They told us they got us a place to park out there, and I'll tell you what, man, that old girl, man, Lady Hawk, I'd head down there in a flash, man. So hey, winter ain't over yet. It could happen. I'd love to get down there. That'd be a blast. Yeah, but to get everything, you know, after the last few weeks, get everything who knows what might happen, man. But other than that, I got a bear claw here too, you know, because I can't sell these things on eBay or Etsy, but I got this bear claw sitting here, so you can trim up the hair. Well, if you want a bear claw, man, drop me I got some more too. Drop me a note, man. I'll sell you a bear claw. I think that's about all I got. You got anything else?
Well, the coffee's gone straight through me, so I think
we're done. You gotta go potty.
Yes.
I got to go potty. So, yeah, and I think, man, today we're going to, actually, Miss Kitty's getting ready to take pictures. I'm going to go out and work on the knife set. Because, like I said, I had the 2. I got the 1 roughed in, and I want to have it shipped out, hopefully by tomorrow. And get the other one rolling. And then I got to fire up the forge, too, so it might end up, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but probably film when I forge. Just chugging along, man. Just chugging along. Keep it on, keep it on. So good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise. We'll see you again tomorrow.